G'day everyone, welcome back to the Syntholysis channel. Today we'll be investigating an interesting precipitation reaction between sodium hydroxide and copper sulphate. If you haven't seen my previous video on extracting lithium, let's just say that 9 minutes was a bit lengthy. So I'll keep the chatter short for this video and get straight into it. Alright, so first things first, you'll need some caustic soda and copper sulphate. Then, using a balance, measure out 8 grams of sodium hydroxide flakes. I've calculated this so the solution will be 1 molar in concentration when added to 200 milliliters of water. For all my chemistry friends out there studying stoichiometry, here is the full reaction. Pause here if you want to read all of it, but I'll move on. I'll just cut in here since I'm editing at the moment, but I did overlook the fact that I used copper sulphate pentahydrate instead of just plain copper sulphate. So that did throw off the concentrations a bit due to the change in molar mass, but that's alright. Anyways, that's about 8 grams measured out. Now just add the sodium hydroxide to the water and stir well. Distilled water is preferred, but I don't have any on hand, so regular tap water works fine as well. Once all the sodium hydroxide is dissolved, we'll put the beaker aside. Measure out approximately 15.96 grams of copper sulphate and mix with 100 milliliters of water. When all the copper sulphate has dissolved, all we have to do now is mix the two solutions together. What's happening here is that the copper sulphate is reacting with the sodium hydroxide in a double displacement redox reaction. Copper hydroxide is generally considered insoluble in water, hence a blue precipitate is formed. On the other hand, the sodium sulphate dissolves in the water to a sodium cation and sulphate anion. Here's what happens when I stir the solution using a glass rod. Well, that's about it for today. I'll be posting a video shortly after this one in order to showcase a disposal method of copper hydroxide, as pouring the solution down the drain is toxic to aquatic organisms. So yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure to check out that waste management video if you tried this at home. Cheers!